combination of growing up in Long Island on a seashore and with forests nearby, roaming around very free, and I know a lot of children don't have that opportunity these days. So I think that's where it started. And then I spent a lot of time in beautiful upstate New York in the Adirondacks. So finally, when I went to Rwanda to film Diane Fossey's Gorillas in the Mist, I suddenly began to take in the sort of global conservationist picture, understanding that Diane Fossey felt that all species had a right to the planet, not just ours. And that was the beginning, I think.
What is your greatest environmental concern for today's world?
Gosh, it's so hard to pick just one environmental concern. I am worried that our politicians are not addressing people's concerns about burning fossil fuels. I strongly believe that switching over sooner rather than later to using sustainable green energy will create a lot of new industry and a lot of new jobs. I guess the effects of global warming, for me, the one I'm most involved with is ocean acidification, because fossil fuels put a lot of CO2 not only into the atmosphere but also into the ocean, and it makes seawater and CO2 make carbonic acid, which makes it very difficult for creatures like plankton, everyone on the food chain that has shells, to make shells. And we're seeing scientists predict that by the end of this century the ocean will be twice as acidic, and I don't know at what point the ocean won't be able to come back from that change.
And finally, what has been your latest work in the field of conservation?
Right now I'm doing a lot of work actually speaking to women's groups about the environment, because I feel that women are natural conservationists, because for centuries, even in the caves, we had to keep the fire going and make sure the food lasted and that we had clean food. I just think also women are really good at getting things done, and we have a natural affinity for our Mother Earth, because we do, women actually are on the front lines of climate change. We are 14 times more likely to be killed in a flood or a drought because we stay behind with the family. We're not as mobile, and yet women have a lot of power to help the environment. If women all over the world were given access to family planning, that alone would equal ending all deforestation today. So I think we have a lot of potential solutions, and if women step up, we can get these done.
That's what this lecture is about.